Hi, it's me, Alia Random, and it's the same day. It's probably the last video that you got today. As you can see, I'm still wearing makeup, but I've changed clothes. I went to the gym, and now I'm waiting for my food to get here, and just taking in life. I have 2 ciggies left, and I just want to kind of just shoot them down and be done with my ciggies and start the next week in a new manner. I always need to remind myself how incredibly grateful I am to have what I have in life. And I guess this is the perfect time to sit back and do a Rumi and Me with you, because what better thing to make you sit down and think about life and what you have than to sit down and do a good old Rumi and Me. So, are you ready? There's no like sunlight anymore. It's literally the end of the day. And I think this might be a Rumi and Me where I hold the camera. And my camera is dying, so that's fun. But I think I want to do this page. And this page doesn't look like I've already done it before, but it says without love. Okay, for those who don't know, Rumi and Me is a series in which I do a poem from this book with the Wisdom of Rumi. Rumi was like a poet or something, philosopher. I don't too much know about him. Maybe I'll do a video where I just go into a dive deep of who is Rumi, just so you guys know and I know. But if you're interested in finding out what Without Love is about, stick around until after this intro.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And we are back. The question is asking, what would life be without love? And again, it's called Without Love. Without love. Without love, partying and good times won't go very far. Without love, human existence won't elate and evolve. If 100 drops of rain fall from the clouds over the sea without the motion of love, not one drop can create a hidden, precious pearl. And again, the question is, what would life be without love? And back then I wrote, life without love would feel empty. It would feel hopeless. Life without love would be like life without the sun, cold vastness that is hungry for all of our souls. Life without love is life without joy, laughter, hope, and peace. Life without love is life where everything hurts and no one wants to live. Hate would run rampant. Life without love is a life not worth living. And I wrote this back in January, February, March, April, which is funny because we're going into April now, but April 11th, 2022. And I guess I still hold the same sentiments. Without love, who are we? What is life without love? Earlier in the last video, I talked a little bit about friendship and how I noticed that people tend to define friendship in multiple different ways. But I think that for me, maybe what I'm looking for in friendship is love. I want deep, intimate relationships with everyone. I want that. And that is how I feel love. And that is how I show my love. But even if I show you the deepness of me or the intimacy of me or who I am, if you don't show me that as well, I don't feel like we are friends. And I know that realistically that's a lot to ask from someone. And I'm not saying, oh, tell me all of your secrets, but there has to be a connection there. And just because I'm connecting to you and you know about me and we're close in that manner does not mean that I feel connected to you, because you can know everything about me and I know nothing about you, right? And I would say that the people that I've met online, they know a lot about me because I'm very open about my story. This is more so about people in real day-to-day life, I do consider my online friends as friends. They are online friends though, and so that does act as a barrier, and I do wonder and look forward to where that's going to go. But I'm just speaking specifically on people in my real life. And when I talk about people in my real life, I have to wonder, do we truly have love for each other? Or maybe I'm asking for too much from people. I think that's really what it is. I'm asking a little bit too much. And I think that where we are in life and the people I'm interacting with, they're not ready to give someone as, in a way, flaky as me that much love. And I'm honestly not ready to receive that love. When I'm around people that can accept me, there's always this question of, am I being accepted? There's always this worry. And there's always this hidden darkness that is there within me. Even though I'm seen as a very positive and open person, I think I still have a good bit of darkness in me. And realistically, we can't just banish that darkness. We cannot just banish that darkness. We got to accept the dark side with the light side. But I would say that in general stance, I might be more positive than the average person. I might be, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I might be pretty positive compared to the average person. And I might seem like a good person compared to the average person. I just knocked over a bottle of water. But in my own mind, I don't think that I'm as good as how people see me. And like part of me is just kind of like, well, I know myself. I know I'm not a horrible person, and I'm not arguing that I'm this big horrible person that no one should trust or like. But I'm also saying that people hold me in a certain regard and see me as a strong person. And when people hold you in a certain place where it feels kind of, it clashes with who you are, it feels lonely because people see me as this person that I'm not, or I don't see myself as. And so it feels like you don't really see me. And that gets very lonely. That whole concept of, am I being seen? Am I being heard? Am I being loved? And I think that it's also not fair for me to place my idea of love on other people. People have their own lives, and I was watching a smaller YouTube. I mean, like small YouTube has less than 700 followers, and he started a journey in which he's just literally posting every day, just sharing whatever stood out in his mind. He's just posting every day a little blog. And I kind of do that. I pop on and I just talk about what stood out in my life and my thoughts, and I think that's just enough. And I watched this video and I was like, you're doing this. And I think that's enough. And I sat and I watched the whole video because I think it validated something within me, that there are people who think in this manner a little bit. And that was very validating. It's not that I am alone in this world, it's that maybe people like me might not be a majority. And when you're surrounded and you're the minority, it feels like you don't belong. And I have that same feeling with being in China as well. I'm the minority. I feel like I don't belong. And it's nice to be here. It's nice to be included. It's nice to live in China, have this big apartment that's like pretty cheap, and I would never be able to be where I am in China. I like to recreate this environment in America would be wow, you know? It's not possible. And while I believe that after a while my YouTube channel will make enough money, I'll win the lotto or something, I'll have enough money that I can sustain myself and live happily. I don't like one of the things that this guy was talking about. I left a comment and I was like, hey, can I react to one of your videos? I don't know if he's gonna let me, but if he does, I'll choose one of his random videos and just react to it, because the things that he says is just like, I feel that way. So I just want to be like, wow, someone else feels this way. I don't know. It's validating to me. But my camera is dying. So I just want to say one thing before we go. And hopefully my camera doesn't die while I'm saying it. So I'm going to talk a little bit faster. But he said something. And I done forgot what he done said. So maybe you guys need to check out another video of mine in which we can get into life and growth and being our best versions for the future. Much love and positive vibes, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We are at a journey to revive this dead channel.